Hey guys, I just delivered my last Instacart for the day, and I figured I'd DoorDash for about an hour maybe. I only did like $12 earlier, but today's mainly been, I guess, an Instacart day. Yeah, I just had to deliver 10 bags to a second floor. I'm too old for this. Anyway, let's go door dashing. I gotta get in the zone, I guess. I'm not in it right now. But headed that way. This over here is the area where my house used to be. Right there on Pridgeon Street. Someone finally bought it. The story behind that is there was no local contractors available at the time after the hurricane. So we had a lot of people coming in from other states, I guess. And they didn't have to get the Florida business license. Other Florida businesses with construction on their license were more than happy to help them maintain work here in Bay County, and that led to a lot of contracting without a license, which is what we ended up with on our third contractor. We caught the first two. They were, one was from Colorado and one was from Texas. But the third one kind of slipped out because he had already gotten wise to how things were going here. And he got in with a established business in around Tampa. So we thought we were safe. We had great insurance on the house. They paid no problems. You know, they came in, they sent their investigator out, did the pictures. Yes, it was totaled. So we were getting reimbursed for that. Long story short, that contractor in the business that he was with stole the money. The bank let half of it go to start out, but they had to have 50% of the house done before they'd release the other half. And the day after, we gave it to the contractor, and I told my daughter, I said, something just don't feel right about this. I have a feeling that you should put the money in your name, not his name and that other person, which we had not met yet. Well, the next morning, the guy that we called him, I called him actually, wanted to know if the check had cleared and when they were going to be able. Well, we're doing something in Mexico Beach right now, but as soon as we get done with this, we'll be down there to work on your house. About 2 hours later, he calls my daughter and he says, the money's gone. And she's like freaking out. And she's like, what do you mean the money's gone? Now, it was $135,000, okay? The house, they appraised the house at time of destruction as $250,000. They sent a check. The first check was $135,000. So the bookkeeper of this business, she went down and she took the money out.
Turn right onto South Tyndall Parkway.
And disappeared. And when the case came up about contracting without a license, they said they couldn't do anything about the money being stolen because it belonged to the insurance company and the bank. So, yeah, there's that. She ended up filing bankruptcy because, of course, she couldn't. It's not like we had $135,000 laying around to do the first half of the house, which is what they needed done, you know, to
turn left, then your destination will be on the right.
to send out the rest of the money. But it is what it is. It's over, done with. But yeah, I should write a book on
Your
hurricanes for
destination is on the
dummies,
right.
though. I couldn't find one of those. And I've talked about it ever since then. I should write a book, Hurricanes for Dummies, because we were absolutely dumb. And don't trust people when they say they're there to help. But anyway, we are picking up at Little Caesars, going 1.3 miles, and it's paying $5. And I'll be right back.
Head west toward South Tyndall Parkway.
And it was
then turn
ready.
right onto South Tyndall Parkway.
They're not busy. Only had 2 customers. I left you guys on the Caesars wall. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get this delivered and see what else we can do. I've only got it set for an hour tonight. I've got to get back home to the grandkids. One's 15, one's 10, so they're old enough to be by themselves. They didn't want to go with Grandma tonight. And why is this person laughing? Good Lord. Guess he thought it was funny that he was in the middle of the road? People are weird. But I am a people watcher. Now, which way do I go?
Head south toward Rebecca Court, then turn left onto Rebecca Court.
It says turn left. My map's upside down again.
Turn left onto Rebecca
Crappies.
Court. In 1,000 feet, turn left onto South Gay Avenue.
I know it said it's going to H.L. Suttoth, and I know that's right down the street from where my apartment is, so I know where it's going. But the GPS is like going around in circles, guys. Does that ever happen to you? It's like, well, which way you want me to go?
Turn left onto South Gay Avenue.
You'd think that the Gulf from where we are at, if it's, let's say we're going west, you'd think the Gulf would be on your left. And it would
Continue
be
on
south.
South Gay Avenue for a half mile.
But Tyndall Parkway is going north and south, and I don't know how that goes, but anyway. And I used to be good at maps, because, well, taxi driver, back in the day, we depended on road maps, and I like to drive. My ex, he's a trucker, so he taught me everything he knew, so it was easy peasy for me. A lot of people just don't get it. And addresses. For years and years, addresses, even on one side, odd on the other. Now they're just all jumbled up. They're everywhere. I'm like, but how's this 3 and 5 and 7 and 9 over here, and then you got 1 on the left side, and then 2. I'm like, this makes no sense to me. It's not all over the place like that, but I have noticed it. Oh, I got another. I forgot to turn my Instacart off. I ain't doing no more of them. I'm tired of those for the day. You know, this is the intersection, and you turn left right there, and it's going to my house. Got some property right there for
1,000
sale.
feet, turn right onto Cherry Street.
I wouldn't live back in here. Too much traffic.
Turn right onto Cherry Street, then turn right onto H.L. Sudduth Drive.
Chuck, I wish you were here to teach me how to do these videos and how to do a live. And, well, no, I guess Devious Dasher could do the live, teach me how to do a live. Well, no, you both do, don't you? I don't know. Just seems like it'd be more fun.
Turn right onto H.L. Sudduth Drive, then your destination will be on the right.
Been here before, I'm not sure.
Your destination is on the
beside
right.
The house that I've been looking at.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
Well, at least it ain't 10 bags of groceries going up 2 flights of steps. Well, he was nice. I told him I hate leaving pizza down on the ground, but at the same time, I don't go in people's garages or their homes. Hey, did you guys see the story about the woman that said the DoorDasher went in her basement? I can't remember where it was. I just seen it on the Google News. Supposedly this DoorDasher, all she got was one of those, you know, the long lighters like you light a grill with. Well, she said she ran out of lighters, and she wanted to light her candles. So
head north on H.L. Sudduth Drive toward Cherry Street, then turn left onto Cherry Street. Turn left onto Cherry Street,
at the
then turn
DoorDash.
right onto Hill Drive.
And supposedly the DoorDasher, instead of leaving it at the door like she said in her instructions, I guess took it upon themselves to go into the apartment. Roommate was not home. Don't know where she was. But now she posted this. I don't know if she filed a police report or whatever, but she did post this on the news. I don't know if she did a TikTok about it or what. Anyway, she did a TikTok. In her TikTok, she showed where, well, she showed where he laid the lighter. I'm sorry, but that sounds fishy to me. And she made the comment that she used to be a DoorDasher. Well, I was reading in the comments, and
turn right onto North Tyndall
they're
Parkway.
deleted now, but there was some comments in there about, yeah, DoorDash deactivated your butt because you were stealing food and stuff, and I guess they were saying that's her way of getting back. But, you know, that could destroy the DoorDash person. I mean, it's really a tricky thing here that we do. And they think it's so easy. Like, all we do is pick up their stuff, get in the car, drive it to them, and deliver it. But no, we've got to deal with how they feel about the experience, the traffic. And I'm not complaining, but it's not as easy as some people think. And I know she don't DoorDash anymore, but there used to be an influencer that actually got me started watching TikTok and YouTube and stuff, and that was Maddie Kearns. I don't know if you guys ever watched any of her videos. Now she just does like things for Aldi's and, you know, stuff like that. I hear it, but I don't see it. Sirens, I mean. Oh, there it is. But anyway, she lost her mom like really all of a sudden. So, and she was also in her DoorDash. She was a really sweet girl as far as DoorDashing
In a
goes.
quarter mile, turn right.
She would always be so positive, I guess you could say. She never said anything, but she did say, she did always say no tip, no trip. That was her motto, no tip, no trip. So she wouldn't pick up the ones that did not have
Turn
tips
right,
at
then
all.
turn left.
And her AR was always good. She always had like a 5-star rating. Don't know how she did it, but like I said, she was super, super sweet. But, I didn't see him, and he's out in the middle of the Dadburn
Head
Road
east, then turn right.
on Tyndall Parkway this time of day. No,
Your destination is on the left.
at least it didn't say my destination's on the right this time. Usually it does. And the Family and Children's Child Support Office is what's on the right. But I am going to go pick this up now. I don't think it's much. It's not. It's going less than a mile, maybe a mile and a half. Oh, great slushies, things that melt. Blast pickle fries. I don't think they have pickle fries no more. Chili cheese wraps. Those are so good, but they kill me. Acid reflux. Let's go pick this up. right. That wasn't too bad for Sonic. I mean, really? That's... Of course, they got like 7, 8 workers in there. That's unusual for Sonic. And it's going right down here at this car wash. The customer said the car wash, not Slim Chicken. So I'm assuming at one point in time they have taken this food to Slim Chickens, which I have delivered from one restaurant to another before. I'm sure we all have. I do not use my backup camera. I still use my head and stuff. And okay, are you going to stop or are you going to go, dude? He come around the corner like Speedy Gonzales. Now he's just sitting there. Oh, people are weird.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
I guess he was trying to figure out if he was going to go through the drive-thru or one of the stalls. And he chose the drive-thru. But still, don't speed through the parking lot, people. The only time, I would say knock on wood, but cars don't have wood. The only time I have actually been hit by someone was in a parking lot. Why did you not go? Are you waiting for an invitation? Holy crap. It ain't going to get no clearer than this. I'll push them on that road there. Yeah, sorry guys, but road rage, but I do keep it to myself. I know they can't hear me. Oh, but you guys can. If I ever post this. Do I trust the people in the left lane to stay in the left lane?
In a quarter mile, turn right.
There's the car wash that I go to. A monthly fee. It's not that car wash, it's the other one. So we now have 3 car washes in 3 blocks. Oh, and no car washes where you can do it yourself. So Josh, I don't know if you'd make it here. You'd have to drive through one of those little stall things. I don't particularly like the drive-through car washes because, well, I've had tail lights busted in on, headlights busted in on. The under thing in my car here, it had like a shield that goes over it. At first, I thought I was doing a good service to my car, and I got the full package thing. You know, the undercarriage washed it. Yeah, it washed the cover right off. It's only $25 to buy a new one, but still, that was kind of dumb. And I have to get headlights. That's another reason why I don't dash at night, because my headlights are all foggy.
Turn right, then turn right.
I ain't turning yet. I like the entrance to this one better though. And I don't know.
Your destination is on the right.
Customer
The
said
customer
hand it to
requested you
me.
hand them the order. Additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
Yeah, I know the additionals. And oh, maybe this is him up here. Is he going to give me a free car wash, maybe? Says, hand it to me, Whistle Express Car Wash, not next to Slim Chickens. I just got a delivery, dudes. I'm not going to go through the car wash. DoorDash. Yep. I said, do I get a free car wash for this? No.
You want a car wash?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah. I would, but I'm only doing it
Oh,
Wow.
alright. Have a good
Thanks.
rest of your day.
You too. Oh, he was sweet too. Now let me see if I can just go through here and I hope his order was all there. That would be bad. And he was going to give me a free car wash. That was sweet. I told him I was on a time budget here. Wow, this one's a whole lot bigger than the other one now, I will say that. And he only tipped $1, but you know, you've seen how far it was. It wasn't very far at all. Now, how do I get out of here? Jeez, I'm lost. I guess you guys have figured out it does not take much for me to get lost. Funny story, I door dashed in Orlando back in February. And there was a lot of construction, and that was hilarious. My daughter rode with me. She's like, I'm only 35 and I'm gonna have a heart attack and die. You're scaring me. And the grandkids thought it was funny. They thought it was hilarious. Of course, they always do. They said, Granny, when I get old enough to drive, I want to drive just like you. I'm like, okay, well, I see where the fire trucks went and everything. Yep. People get killed on that intersection. It's right there where you can come out of Aldi's and Walmart, and it's where Starbucks is, and Dunkin' Donuts, Beef O'Brady's, Firehouse, Chinese restaurant. And I tell you, I hate that intersection. I'd rather go the long way around and go into Walmart and
Head
Aldi's
south on North
the
Tyndall
back
Parkway
way.
toward North Tyndall Parkway.
I knew a guy that got killed there one time. They left the high school campus to go get lunch, and they weren't supposed to do that, so they were in a little bit of a hurry. And he didn't have his seatbelt on, and they had the green light, but they didn't stop to see if there was anybody turning or anything like that. Well, that person
In
was
800
turning,
feet, turn right.
and they did not slow down, and he got ejected through the windshield, and Lord have mercy, it just so happened
Turn right, then turn left.
I was parked up at Walmart that day. Just parked, resting my head, because it's bad traffic sometimes. And then I seen that, and it was horrible.
Your destination is on the right.
But sad stories. I'm going to Chick-fil-A right now for a $9 order going 3 miles. I guess that's not too bad. And I'm going to stop you. Thanks.